Hello students, today is session 6. In this sessions, I will explain one new chapter, that is link and frame in HTML. Links and frame in HTML5. See, link. First we go for the link part. There are two parts, one is link and one is frame. Today I am going to explain you about the link part. What is link? What is link? Link is a unique part of the World Wide Web. Without link, a web page is not. We can say without link, a web page is not completed. Link help us to jump from one web page to another web pages. In HTML5, link is a very one important part of the HTML. Here says that it can help us to link from one document to another document with different commands. The most important part of the link is URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator. You see, whenever we link from one document to another document, the main part is URL. You have to specify the complete URL in a specific way. If any path is not correct, then you cannot connect to the other web pages or link. So here for link, the tag is a tag. This is called a tag. A tag is also known as anchor tag. It is also called anchor tag. It is a content tag, so we need both on tag and off tag. Okay. So in the last I told you that how do you know the particular link, particular text or particular graphics is linked. So if you go to a web page, suppose I am writing web page, here subject, and for example subject there science is there. Under science we can say physics, chemistry and biology. You see, how do you know this particular subject is linked, science is linked, physics is linked, chemistry is linked, or biology? How do you know which text or which graphics is linked? So before we know that, before go for the link, we have to know that how to identify which text or graphics is linked. For example, suppose you want to link with physics. So here, if this particular topic is particular text is linked, then this will appear blue in color, or it was underlined. The link text is always underlined and it is appear blue in color. The default color of the link is blue. The default color of the link is blue, and the default color of the active link is red, and the default color of digital link is purple. You can say that link, A link and V link. Link, default color of the link is blue. You can change the color of link, A link and V link. The default color of A link is purple, and the A link is red, and V link is purple. Suppose the background text is, if the background text is black, the link appear blue if you not specify the link color. And suppose if the background text is blue, then in what color the link appear? The background text is blue and you are not changing the link color, because we know that the default color of link is blue and the background of the text is also blue. Then what happens? In that cases, the link appear different in color, not in blue. In that cases, it will not appear in blue, it will appear in different color. So in this way, we can know that the particular text or particular graphic is linked. So for the, in case of text, it will underline and appear different color. But in case of graphics, if you go for graphics, then the border of the graphics appear blue. In some cases, it also appear dotted line. And this is one process. Another process, if you bring your mouse pointer here, this is our mouse pointer. If your mouse pointer come near the graphics part or graphics or graphic icons, then mouse, the size of the shape of the mouse will be changed into hand. So in this way, we can identify that particular graphics is linked or not. So for first thing, how do you know the text is linked? For that, the text appeared different color and it was underlined. Second thing, how do you know the particular graphics is linked? If the graphics of the border of the graphics appear blue in color, the graphics of the border appear blue in color, or when you bring a mouse pointer here, the mouse pointer, the shape of the mouse pointer change into shape of hand. In this way, we can identify which text or which graphics is linked or not linked. Okay. So another thing, there are three different kinds of link. There are three different kinds of link. Number one, three types of link. Number one, internal. Number two, global. Number two is not global. Number two is local. Number two is local. Number three is global. So there are three types of link. One is internal, second one is local, and the third one is global. Okay. So what is internal link? Internal link means whenever we link to same pages of the same one single document. Suppose this is one document, this is one complete document. This document has four parts. 1 part, 2, 3, 4. Page number 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and page 5. Only this part will appear in your screen. This part will appear on your screen. So without using our mouse scroll, if you want to directly jump from page number 1 to page number 4, then you have to create one link. That is called internal link. The link or different section of the is called different section of the current document. This is called internal link. That means, I repeat again, suppose you are working in your screen, it will appear on your page number 1 and page number 2, any topics. Suppose this one is subject, about subject, this one is say science, about science written here, here is physics written here, chemistry, for example. I will just give you an example, and this one is bio. So you want to direct jump from science to bio. In that cases, we have to use the internal link. So it means link with same document of the current document. That is called internal link. Next one is about the local link. Local link is what? For the local link, it is link. Local link means link with another page, another website, another page of same website. For example, this is your home page. On the home page, 3-4 links are there, either text or either graphics. If you click it here, one new page will open. Say this page 1. If you click it here, another web page will be open. It is say page 2. If you click it here, page number 3 or third web page is open. So from here, if you click it here, directly open a new web page. If you click here, directly open another web page. If you click it here, it open the web page. So this is called the local link. Here it can go from one website to another website, the same documents. See, one thing here, if you use these things, all these pages, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including home page, there's 6 web pages are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For them, you have to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and home page, including home page, 6 web pages are there. So for that, you have to create 6 node page, 6 web pages, create separately and link with the home page. That is the most important. For that, you have to create separate web page, separate node page for this program and save it in same drive or same place. One is in C drive, one is D drive. In that case, you have to specify the path, and that all must be saved in your computer. Otherwise, the different web page will not appear. And next one is global. To directly jump from one web page to different web page, one web page to different website. Suppose you are using Reddit. Suppose you are using Reddit mail and you want to directly go to the Yahoo Mail or Google. So you know that Reddit Mail is one website and Google is another website. So to move from one website to another website, it is a function of global. Here you can in a notepad you have to specify the another website name. That is called global. A link to a page on a different website. Clearly, so there are 3 types of link. One is called internal, second one is local, and third one is global. So now, to create links in HTML documents, the tag is A. That A tag is used to create link in a HTML documents, either 4 or either 5. This is a content tag, so we need both on tag and off tag. So what are the attributes used with the anchor tag? The attributes are href, name, and title. So there are three types of attribute used with the anchor tag. The first one is href. So href, what is the function of href? Why we use href? As we use src in image, very important to bring the image in your documents. In these cases, href is used to set the URL. So from where you are bringing the URL, there is a path, complete URL. The example of href is href. You can write here file name, then close text, then anchor, close text. So this is the complete path. You can say the file name or it is a path, or you can also say it is a URL. So what website you want to bring it here, you have to specify the file name, complete path with path and or complete URL. Then text. What text you added here, that would appear in a web browser. And when you click on that text, then the particular web page is open. So this is a function of href. This is called the target of the URL resource. Next one is name. Here we can use text. When we need to connect from one web page to another, one document to another document, the same website, in that cases we have to use the attribute name. This attribute is used for the internal reference of the document. So that means when you link from, I showed you earlier that when you link from one page to another page, one page to another page, the same document, in that cases we need the attribute name. And the next one is title. See, this is used when you bring a mouse pointer to the image or text. In that cases, we will get one tooltip. Here says the attribute provides tooltip information to the link. Suppose the link, in some cases, the link is not appear, and so what documents are there? What is written there? We don't know. If you use the title attribute with the a tag, in that we can get the tooltip about tool information for the link. Clear with you. The example is simple. href, three attributes are there. href, name and title. Okay. So now I give you some more example of href attribute. The first one is if you want to link to a page on the website, then complete address is required. For example, href equals to say http hypertext transfer protocol complete address, then www.cbse.nic.in close, then cbse, then anchor close. So first example is to link to a page of a website, we need complete address. http www, this is the website name, cbse.nic.in. So whatever you write it here, this is a text, and only this part will appear in the web browser, not this part. This part is hidden. Only this part will appear. If you click it here, then www.cbse.nic.in web page will open in your computer. Second is, number 2 is, if you want to link a page in the same document as a current page, you just simple write href equals to say file name. Only write the file name. For example, I am using waste.html to close. You write western part, then anchor close. You see here, if you want to link with the same document, in that cases, no need to write the complete http www whatever it is. Just write the file name. That file name should be in the same drive or same computers. Otherwise, the particular document cannot be linked. So when you run the program, you see only this part appear in your computer. When you click it here, the particular waste.html will be open in your document. The third is most important. Suppose you want to send a mail to your suppose you want to send a mail to the other persons. In that cases, one command is needed, that is mail to. To send a mail in web browser or website, you need one command, that is mail to. For example, you write ahref equals to mail to xyz@gmail.com. Then outer author, then anchor close. You see, So these three examples written here. The first one is link to another web page. Second one is link to same page, same document, current document. Third one is to send an email to other persons. In that case, we need the commodities main products. So this part will not appear, only CBSE, say western part and outer part appear in a web browser. Clear? So this is about the link in HTML document. In next classes, I will show you some examples, some programs, so that you can easily know that and understood the program. Thank you very much.